All right, what's up there, YouTube family? Metal Santa here, Mike the Mediocre Musician, Santa Mike. I go by many names now. I appreciate you guys tuning in for another one of my reaction videos. I just did my America reaction video to Tom McDonald. It's kind of doing really well for me, and really well in context. It's 700 something views, but hey, and I'm one subscriber away from 200. Who's going to be number 200? Guys, 200, that's not much by a lot of people's standards, but heck, kind of thrilled that 200 people would want to hear anything that I have to say. So, all right, so today I'm doing one that I've been talking about doing. It's the one that I heard about through a lot of the media coverage that I just still haven't even listened to. It's Snowflakes. So I'm going to do Snowflakes next. Now, I've heard that he has Blair White in it, and if you don't know who Blair White is, it's a YouTuber that's a male to female trans. I think she's a little more conservative. I'm going to have to look it up. But this is just one of the things that I heard. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get to this. I'm sure it's going to be like every other Tom McDonald video and just be an absolute awesome one. So let's get to it. All right, so we're going to go full screen and let's hit it.
If you lie to the government, they'll put you in prison. But when they lie to all of us, it's called being a politician. You think taking guns away will save our kids from the killings, but you're pro-choice. Abortion kills way more children. If America...
I say it in every video. He doesn't wait. He starts right from the beginning. It's you're looking at what's going on right now where they're talking about treating parents at these school board meetings like they're domestic terrorists. I mean, if you don't see the scariness of what's going on right now, I don't care what side politically you're on. It's a very, very scary time. You can watch these people like Fauci get up there and lie about gain of function. And he's obviously lied, and he's not in prison. But if me or you were to lie to the government, guess what? You're going to jail, buddy. Wait a second, I'm going to back it up again. I just right off the get-go.
If you lie to the government, they'll put you in prison. But when they lie to all of us, it's called being a politician. You think taking guns away will save our kids from the killings, but you're pro-choice. Abortion kills way more children. If America's so terrible and racist, it probably isn't safe to encourage immigration. Just saying, all the contradictions.
Oh my goodness. So he hit it twice. He hit abortion already. He hit immigration already on this. So yeah, if America's such a horrible country, probably not good to, promote people coming here. You might want to shut down the borders to keep people from coming to this horrible country. God, I love Tom.
Predictions are embarrassing. You know who hates America the most? Americans. Trigger warnings used to be on TV for seizures, and now they're everywhere to protect millennials' feelings. He, she, his, him, hers, them, they. Screw a pronoun, because everyone's a retard these days. I hear him preaching at the protest that hatred.
So it's kind of ironic that you got a transgender male to female spouting off right here.
Americans. Trigger warnings used to be on TV for seizures, and now they're everywhere to protect millennials' feelings. He, she, his, him, hers, them, they. Screw a pronoun, because everyone's a retard these days. I hear him preaching at the protest that hatred's the problem, but hating straight men, white folks, and Christians is common. Coca-Cola telling people they should be less white. They preach intolerance, but if you disagree, they fight.
So, amen. I no longer purchase Coke products. I won't give them a penny of my money. I'm just not going to do it. Now, my wife still buys it. I told her, hey, that's fine. You can buy it. I'm not buying it. I'm not going to support companies like that anymore. I'm not going to support Disney anymore. She loves Walt Disney, but I'm not going to support them. So, these companies that want to white shame people just because you're white. I mean, it's ridiculous that you can discriminate somebody against somebody because of the color of their skin. Imagine that. Oh, Lord. I knew it was going to be a good one. This is the one, like I said, that I saw all the conservative commentators talking about several months ago. Is what actually got me to start looking at Tom. And what's funny is I looked at all these other videos first, and now I'm on the one that everybody was so enamored by.
There's a race war here, elections based on fear. Black lives only matter once every 4 years. Soldiers died for this country and every one of us benefits. Give welfare to the bums and forget about the veterans. Black folks and white folks.
I got a feeling I'm going to be stopping this one over and over again. I got to back it up because I want to make sure that I address what he just said.
Country and every one of us benefits. Give welfare to the bums and forget about the veterans. Black lives only matter white. They preach intolerance, but if you disagree, they fight. There's a race war here, elections based on fear. Black lives only matter once every 4 years.
Isn't that funny how Black Lives Matter was just exploding last year during the elections? And it exploded before during the elections. And now you just don't really hear anything about it. But I guess they solved racism with Joe Biden. It's now all solved. There's no more racism. Yeah, it's a narrative.
Soldiers died for this country and every one of us benefits. Give welfare to the bums and forget about the veterans. Black folks and white folks divided by the news, but we are all the same. We are red, white, and blue. Ashamed to be American.
So I've said it before. That's what we as a country have to coalesce around. We've got to. We're not the same race. We're not the same religion. We don't have all the same values and political stances and social stances, but the one thing we all should be united around is the red, white, and blue being United States citizens. We've lost that. But I mean, is it a Canadian rapper that's going to save us all? Maybe so.
American, okay, that's cool. Cause honestly, we are all ashamed of you too.
Y'all are so fake. Oh no. The forecast said that there'd be snowflakes. Whoa. You can make us see it your way. No way. Gasoline and propane. More flames. Oh no. No more snowflakes.
They set us up to fail. That's what they built the system for. Put in ammunition.
Okay. I like the hook. That was pretty good. We'll listen to it one more time. I can't get over seeing Blair White in this video.
Cause honestly, we are all ashamed of you too.
Y'all are so fake. Oh no. The forecast said that there'd be snowflakes. Whoa. You can make us see it your way. No way. Gasoline and propane. More flames. Oh no. No more snowflakes.
They set us up to.
Here's the funny thing. If you didn't know that was a guy, or it's a guy. All right, I'm not going to be politically correct on here. If you didn't know that was a guy, you would never know that's a guy.
Fail, that's what they built the system for. Put an ammunition shop across the street from a liquor store. Empowering women used to be different than this before. The role models got OnlyFans or dance on a stripper pole. Screw it, I ain't tripping. I don't mean to be mean, but
yeah, it cracks me up to look at like Miley Cyrus and Demi Lovato and Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. All these talk about women like they're trying to empower women, when really all they're doing is muddling them down to the lowest common denominator is the sexual power that they have. There should be more to a woman than just her sexual control over a man, and seems like that's all they promote in their music and their songs and the way that they look, instead of actual promoting strong women, the mother, the woman who raises her children right and takes them to church and shows them love and nourishes them and supports her husband and maybe has a career. That's a strong woman, not somebody that's got their boobs and ass hanging out shaking it on a video.
if our children are the future, then our future is bleak. They take an Adderall to focus, hit McDonald's to eat. They're addicted to phones and they take Xanax to sleep. They blurred the lines dividing communism and democracy. In 2021, we paint the patriots as Nazis. The men playing women's sports get trophies for winning. Like, great, let's celebrate a man for beating some women. If you're black, your life matters. You're supposed.
All right, so he's going really, really fast here. I don't want to keep going back too much, but I mean, he hits a lot of the same subjects over multiple songs, right? But he delivers them in different ways, which I do like. But I mean, everything he says is what we all are thinking. Why is it we can't control the narrative? They say that politics is downstream of culture. Hopefully this is the culture that's going to start taking over to change politics upstream. But I want to go back a little bit on that.
Children are the future, then our future is bleak. They take an Adderall to focus, hit McDonald's to eat. They're addicted to phones and they take Xanax to sleep. They blurred the lines dividing communism and democracy. In 2021, we paint the patriots as Nazis. The men playing women's sports get trophies for winning. Like, great, let's celebrate a man for beating some women. If you're black...
Yeah, that totally drives me insane to watch. I saw where these high school track athletes, the transgender men to women, are just smoking these women who have worked hard. And if you know anything about college recruiting, there's only so many scholarships that go out, and they go to these meets and they recruit the people that finish first, second, and third. And if you finished fifth because two men beat you, you would have finished third and possibly had a scholarship had you not been at that disadvantage. I don't see how any woman who believes in feminism and believes in women's rights could support what they're doing with these transgender athletes. I just don't understand it.
Your life matters, you're supposed to embrace it. If you're rich or you're smart, then you're probably Asian. If you're gay, then you're brave, all of that I'm okay with. But if you're white, the stereotype is you are a racist. Blaming capitalism like that's the reason they...
So he hit that in his other song. I think it was No Lives Matter. He kind of did that. You're Antifa if you're not. If you're either a KKK, and if you're not, then I guess you're Antifa. You know, you're just one or the other. You don't have any in between. You're the stereotype of what they say you are, but then they act like they're victims of being stereotyped. It doesn't make any sense.
Things are tough while you tweet from an iPhone and sip on a Starbucks. You're supporting what you stand against, you don't think you are, but a Percocet addict don't donate money to pharma. Damn, dog, we're all afraid to speak the truth, and the more afraid we get, the more we hate the ones who do. You're ashamed to be American? Okay, that's cool, because honestly, we are all ashamed of you too.
Y'all are so fake, oh no. The forecast said that there'd be snowflakes. Whoa. You can make us see it your way, no way. Gasoline and propane, more flames. Oh no, no more snowflakes.
We can all get along, but there's no stopping. Ay, everybody's wrong, that's a real problem. Ay, they don't want to hear it, but they still talking. Ay, soon enough, we running out of options. Ay, this ain't gonna end till it's in the coffin. Ay, we ain't gonna be friends till we try to squash it. Ay, I don't know how we can make amends or we drop it.
Okay, I'm gonna go back and listen to the words of this. I kind of like the change in the flow here, the cadence. He's kind of gone to a little bit different cadence, which I like here.
More flames, oh no. No more snowflakes.
We can all get along, but there's no stopping. Ay, everybody's wrong, that's a real problem. Ay, they don't want to hear it, but they still talking. Ay, soon enough, we running out of options. Ay, this ain't gonna end till it's in the coffin. Ay, we ain't gonna be friends till we try to squash it. Ay, I don't know how we can make amends or we drop it. Snowflakes melt when it's hot, kid.
Y'all are so fake, oh no. The forecast said that there'd be snowflakes. Whoa. You can make us see it your way, no way. Gasoline and propane, more flames. Oh no, no more snowflakes.
So Nova Rockefeller as usual. I love for such a, he's all independent. He does all his stuff himself, music, videos, everything. He has some good production quality on his videos. I mean, I guess that Nova is the one who does most of it. And I do like that toward the end of the song there, his message was kind of like, we can't do anything if we stay divided. We got to come together. And, that was kind of the message that he presented on the song there. So I kind of like that part of it. Guys, thanks for tuning in. I look forward to seeing your comments, and say something about Garrett walking in while I'm recording so he knows what you feel about it. All right, guys. It's been Mike the Metal Santa, another great banger by Tom McDonald. So if you would, please like, subscribe, comment, and share. And guys, I appreciate you watching. It's Mike the Metal Santa, Mike the Mediocre Musician, Santa Mike, for another Hog family reaction. Great job, Tom. Catch you on the next one.